So let's go over a few more models together. This is the first page in your packet, so if you just turn the page, this is the model page. So you will need two different colors, crayons, colored pencils. They work best. If you do markers, they'll kind of run together. Use what you got. If you only have a pencil will work. So I'm going to show mine with crayons, and then I'll show you also, actually I'll show mine with a pencil first in case for those of you who do not have it. So following the directions, colors 3/4. If you don't have one, you can literally just draw lines, kind of like the maps that Miss Moore had Mrs. Moore had last week, where you had to look at the keys. All right. So you could just draw stripes through 3/4 of it. All right. If you had a crayon or a coloring utensil, this would have been lighter. Then, excuse me. On this one, we're going to do 3/4. Again, if you don't, you could just do squiggly lines, little S's for sours all the way through it. All right. Okay. Then you're basically doing the same thing over here. So 3/4 of it have the straight lines. And then 3/4 of it has the S's. And what you're looking at as the answer are the blocks that have both the straight lines and the S's. All right. Or if you would have used collars, the boxes that had both the collars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. Okay. Shade half of each. So if you see, here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 whole boxes. 4 whole boxes, and we're coloring half of each. Well, all right, so then we got 1, 2, 3, 4 halves, which if we throw that in a box, we could have 2 holes. Let's see, and the last one is also 1, 2, 3, 4. And so if you say this, if you do it this way, it says the only way this works is if you have even amounts. You can divide them evenly. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm dividing them in half, and you can still see it's 2 holes. And you would shade half of the groups. All right. Next page. So, like I said, don't get stressed out, but I'm going to use the crayons on this. 1, 2, 3, 4. This side has 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This side has 5. So that means that we have to color 1 out of the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm coloring 1. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to color 2 out of the 5. I'm going to color it a different color. Okay, don't color it real dark. All right, so now I have 1, 2 out of 20. 1 times 2 is 2. 5 times 4 is 20. Checks out. The next one. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need 3 out of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 4 out of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I color it perfectly? No. Did I get the job done? Yes. Green or yellow and orange are both in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 out of 20. 4 times 3 is 12. 5 times 4 is 20. All right. You guys can fill in all the way down to here. This one's different if you notice. All of these are fractions. We have 4 separate blocks, so that's why it's a whole number. It's a 4. I'm going to color 2/6 of each of those. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, because there's 6. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6. And that's improper, so I throw it in a bracket. All right. But if you look at it, you could also say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it would have been 1 and 2, 6. Okay. The rest of them are going to be very similar. These last 4 or last 2, you do not have a model for. You're just going to multiply straight across. Okay. Again, if you have a model, you're not going to be drawing one on the quiz. You're just going to have to recognize that. Okay, so if you just look at the orange, you've got 1, 2 out of 5. So it's 2/5. If you're just looking at the yellow, it's 1 out of 4, so it's 1/4. You have to recognize what the problem would be. All right, happy math.